If somebody came and burned my entire closet, if I had no clothes left, these are the first things that I would buy. First thing that I would run out to get, or I'm saying run out as if I go to stores. First thing I would get on my computer or my phone and purchase are definitely like wide, long, or like relaxed fit long pants that have an elastic, like this one right here. It's by Less Set. It has an elastic waistband. I cannot, there's holes on it, okay? There's pilling there. It's seen better days, but I love these pants so much and they just look so good dressed up or down that it's the best money I've ever spent. Another option is to just go to the thrift store men's section and get relaxed fit or like very oversized tailored pants and then just like put a belt or something. To go with these style pants and with everything else, any other bottom that I want to talk about, a ribbed tank. It's my most worn for sure. I would opt for a good quality one with a little bit of elastic so that it, again, like it shrinks, but it's like form fitted. I don't know how to explain it, but I have one from Redone, which I've worn so much. I don't know if this is because it's so worn and loved, but it doesn't like stick to my body as well as the one from Bandier. And I think it's because the one from Bandier just has more elastic and it's just more form fitted. So definitely something like that sticks to my body in terms of like this style tank top, because I feel like it works really, really good with the type of pants and any bottoms that I'm going to talk about, which are more towards the relaxed or oversized fit. I've mentioned this before. Whenever I wear something that is very oversized and relaxed in the bottom, I like to pair it with a top that's more form fitted. It also works really well because I layer a lot, which I'll talk about what I would purchase to layer. I layer a lot with oversized things, so something form fitted underneath just looks a little bit more flattering in my opinion. Like, obviously you don't have to opt for a ribbed one, it's just what I wear the most. I love a little bit of texture. A tube top like the one that I'm wearing. This one is by Wolford. It is pricey. But again, just like these pants are very pricey by Less Set, but I get so much use out of them that I have gotten my money's worth like a million times, okay? Like it is just one of those things that you have to take into consideration how much you're going to wear it. Yes, I could have bought this top anywhere else. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like a very high quality top. It's not very thick at all. It's actually very thin. But with the amount that I've worn this top, like it should be falling apart and it's not. So I think it's worth it. And I think it's very flattering as well. Something like this, I would pick black or white, but like any color that you're into, especially now during the summertime. But this is something that I can layer with as well. So I feel like I can really get my use out of it year round. I love tube tops because I feel like you can just dress them up and down a little more than a regular tank top. So that's another thing. Tailored shorts or relaxed denim shorts. I also recently talked about this and I just feel like it's one of those things that you need. Like you need a good pant and you also need like a good short, especially if you live in a very hot climate. I live in Miami, so a short is a given, but I don't like Daisy Dukes. Preferably something that's a tiny bit like relaxed or oversized. So I have some by Naked, which I really like, and I recently got these denim ones by Coast. Along with relaxed denim shorts, I would get relaxed denim pants. Just any relaxed jean in a long length as well. And preferably long enough so that I can dress it up, because I feel like the length also dresses up your outfit. If it's long enough or wide enough to be able to wear with heels. Like I have these by EB Denim, which are cargos, and they just look really, really good dressed up as well as dressed down because of, you know, they're wide leg, they're more relaxed, and they're very long. So they look really good with heels. I think just like a dark blue or a black would be at least what I would initially purchase. Now that we're getting into the fall season, something that I wear like crazy, even during the spring, are these kind of like boxy style cardigans. Obviously you could get just a regular cardigan, but I like these like boxy style or more of a cropped but not too cropped, like something that's hitting me right at my belly button, I would say, that looks really good with anything like high-waisted that I can just like French tuck or something. And I could also either wear open or on my shoulders. This is my favorite style cardigan. I wear this as tops all the time with nothing underneath. Obviously, you know, you can throw something underneath if you have to layer. So I pair this with even shorts. Like you pair this with anything And in my opinion, it looks good. I pretty much cannot make a video without mentioning oversized button down tops or button ups, whatever you want to call it. I go to the thrift store men's section and I just get every color. Okay, every print, this has to go to the top of the list because I can't live without these things. Okay, you can wear them alone if they're not too oversized, or you can just throw on the tank that we talked about with any of the bottoms and use it as a layering piece. I use this year round. Okay, I don't care how hot it is outside. I just get a very lightweight one. I have like different fabrics. I have thicker ones. I have linen ones. I have every color, every pattern. You don't have to spend a lot of money on them. I know that there's so many online that are expensive. I love all of the ones from the Frankie shop. Ralph Lauren does like beautiful ones, but you could just go to the thrift store at least to see if you like how it looks. Having this really changes up your outfits. Like you can throw on anything that we just have talked about so far, which isn't really a lot, and putting on one of these like a different color or pattern every day, you can get like a different outfit. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind that I live in a hot climate, a very hot climate. This is probably where people that actually experience seasons would opt for a blazer or a coat, which obviously, you know, I have those things and I love them and I probably would replace them, but do I need them immediately after somebody burns my wardrobe to the ground? No, I don't. A long sleeve, I only really need one of these, just like a crew neck or any kind of like knit that is a long sleeve, or maybe like a sweatshirt, any kind of long sleeve that I can throw over my shoulders or tie around my waist. Again, this is a layering piece for me. It's something that I do all the time. I love throwing something over my shoulders. I normally use a crew neck that I have had for so many years from Everlane, but any long sleeve or any knit or even the cardigans that we talked about. The only reason that I wouldn't really use the boxy cardigans, or I don't use them that often, is because they're a little bit on the shorter side, so it doesn't look really good from the back. Personally, I do use this like the majority of the year because it adds so much interest to your outfit, whether you tie it or just like let it hang over your shirt. A long skirt or a long dress or both. Personally, I think that the skirt, like a long skirt, you can wear with more outfits and you can put like a black tank and make it look like a dress. So if you find a nice long skirt, I think that works as a dress. But if you're not into long skirts, then just a dress. Personally, I would opt for like a maxi dress because I have a very casual lifestyle. I know obviously everybody mentions little black dress, you know, like a formal kind of dress, but I want this video to be just like things that I would run out and get. I have a long skirt by Lisette, which I really like. You can dress that thing up and down. The waist, you can like bring a little up or fold it, bring it a little down, and you can play around with it. And it looks like I'm wearing a dress when I put a tank on. But obviously I also have this one that I wore throughout my pregnancy, but I can obviously wear it now that I'm not pregnant. It's by Bumpsuit, probably the most comfortable dress that I own. And it looks really good. I love the length of it as well. You can just throw on some sandals and you're good to go. Your outfit looks super put together. You can throw on a button down. I would either get the dress or I would get the skirt. Do I need both? Probably not, but I wanted to mention both just in case you're not a skirt person or not a dress person. A very nice oversized like heather gray sweatsuit is like something that I would probably get pretty quickly because I wear that the most. Anything like this, super soft as well. There's some sweatsuits that are very, like the fabric is not it, you know, like I want it to feel soft. I want you to like wash it a couple times and it already feels very worn in. Like that's the type of sweatsuit that I would go out and get. A matching set of any kind. I know this isn't really a necessity, but it's something that I would personally probably go out and buy because I love them so much. You can wear them together or you can wear the bottom with different tops or the tops with different bottoms. So I'll put a couple of examples of some that I'm very into at the moment. Something that I would do once I have all of the clothes that I just mentioned in order to rebuild my wardrobe, playing around with fabrics. Like if I really like something, for example, I got these pants and I really like them. So I went and I got more elastic waisted pants in like a different color and a different texture and things like that, different fabrics. So that is how I started building my wardrobe. You know, I have these staple pieces that I know look good on me, that I know I get a lot of use out of. But in order for me not to get bored of this wardrobe, you know, because it's a very simple casual wardrobe, I started adding to it, adding interest with things that I'm going to talk about now, but also the textures, the fabric, the cuts, the silhouettes, like all of that plays a role in how cool your wardrobe is, or like how like stylish you are while still staying true to yourself and being very comfortable in your wardrobe, in your clothes, you know, because you already know the stuff that works for you and the stuff that you really like and the stuff that gets the most use. You're just adding on to it. For accessories, I would just get a couple of things. First thing, I think I only need like 2 bags, okay? I need a smaller bag that I can dress up and down. It has to work dressed up and down. And I need a larger bag that I can fit more things in, but is a little bit more casual, but I can wear like on the go, or if I need to fit like a bunch of things for the baby or just anything like that. So 2 bags. And both of them will not have branding on it, or if they do, something very minimal, very simple, probably black leather, and it just has to work with everything. So I love Bottega Veneta, Demlier London, a good tote bag wouldn't be bad. A belt, a good belt. I talked about how I would probably opt for more oversized things or more relaxed things. So a good belt just to like hold everything, and also, you know, to use as an accessory, something to add spice to your very simple outfits. I like to go on Etsy and just get like vintage belts. You can go to the thrift store. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but I would get something that is about 2 inches and has like a nice minimal simple buckle in maybe either gold or silver or both. So I have very sensitive eyeballs, and I would need to have sunglasses in my collection. And I also use my sunglasses as an accessory. If I had to replace any of the sunglasses right now, right this moment, I would replace my Pradas. And if I had to purchase a new pair right now, I'm very into these YSLs that are just like a very thin rectangular shape. Just like very simple black sunglasses. I would get black because I just wear those more than like tortoiseshell or like any other brown or whatever. Living in a hot climate, I wear flip-flops like crazy. Or a regular sandal, but right now I'm very into flip-flops, so I would probably replace my Havaianas or my platform flip-flops by The Row. Those are my 2 most worn at the moment, and I think they just go with everything. And you know, it's a flip-flop, but for some reason, there's just something about it that I really love, especially with like my very long pants, but again, it goes with everything. For sneakers, right now, I would replace my Adidas Sambas or my New Balance 550s. Those are my 2 most worn sneakers at the moment. I think my Adidas a little more right now than my New Balances, but both, like, I just love. And another sandal that I would definitely replace, I'm actually wearing them right now. I wear these around the house. These are beat up. I have 2 of these. These are my older one, but I replaced it already. Like I'm still wearing it, and I already replaced it because it's falling apart. My Birkenstocks, the suede taupe ones, and the clog ones, the Boston Birkenstocks. I would replace those 3. Like, I love them so much. I wear them so much. I don't think I need anything else in terms of like casual sandals at the moment. I love jewelry, don't get me wrong, but I don't need a lot. So I would go out and replace my earrings first and foremost, because it's what I wear the most. I would get something either like this, because I can wear this with a simple white tee and shorts, or I can also dress it up. Or I'll get like a chunky medium-sized hoop that, again, you can dress up and down, just goes with everything. Just anything that you can dress up and down that's gonna add interest to your very casual everyday outfits, but you can also take from daytime to nighttime perfectly fine. For rings, I would just get a simple band. I wouldn't even get like this one that I have right now on my pinky. I would just get a band that's a little bit on the thicker side, because you only have to throw 1 ring on and your whole hand looks like you're wearing a little more, because it's more of a statement. So I would opt for something like this as opposed to something super dainty. For necklaces, I would get something like this. This is the perfect length in my opinion. And I don't know if you can see the detail, but it's just like a little beaded, simple necklace. And the reason I would opt for something like this is because it can go really good with any of the earrings that we talked about, like a statement earring that can be dressed up and down, but it doesn't clash with it. I would probably get each of these pieces in gold and in silver, because I interchange between the 2. I think that for my hair, a good headband and a good claw clip. I know this isn't really part of my wardrobe, but it is something that I accessorize with a lot. So when my hair's not done, which is a lot of the time, a good headband, and a claw clip is my go-to. So that's everything. If something happened to my wardrobe and I had to start it from scratch, these are the first things that I would buy. And if you guys would like another topic in this style video where I give you options on the side and I do a little bit of a shop with me vibe, let me know, because I really like filming these videos. So yeah, just let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.